Hi, I'm Jason Dozwa, Narrative Director on Shadow of the Tomb Raider.
So this is the third game in the trilogy of Tomb Raider games, Jason. What's going on with Lara in this game?
Here we're going to see Lara's defining moment and really see her transform into the Tomb Raider she's destined to be.
So talk about the evolution of the series from the first game to the improvements you made in the second one and the improvements you're making again, because tombs are making a return in a big way in this game.
Absolutely. Not only is Lara's character evolving from being someone who's surviving to becoming more proactive, the tombs themselves are becoming way more dangerous. Whereas in Tomb Raider 2013, it was really the introduction, and now it's evolved into this horrible, dangerous place, and Lara needs to use all her skill and cunning to solve it or die.
Talk about some of the challenges when trying to tell a story, but at the same time having the story be interactive.
Well, I mean, if you take certain games, sometimes even people can be fooled that they're in a cinematic, and we're trying to blur the lines of when is it story, when is it gameplay as much as possible. So we control the pacing, and we have character moments and storytelling moments that blend seamlessly into the gameplay moments. So we work really hard to make those moments really come alive.
Can you talk about some of the new abilities and environments Lara will be experiencing?
The biggest thing we've worked on is stealth, and one with the jungle. The jungle is a huge part of the environment of this game, and using mud and using foliage and camouflaging yourself and really controlling combats in the stealth situations and even terrifying the opponents is a real differentiator for us.
So talk about the story behind the Shadow of the Tomb Raider. She's in Peru or Brazil or South America in general. What's she doing down there?
She's hunting an organization called Trinity. This organization is responsible for the death of her father. So in this pursuit, so you see early on in the game, she comes across an artifact, and she thinks she's in a race to steal it, and she takes it, and this leads her to a chase into Peru, through South America, ultimately to find the other missing piece of this artifact and stop the Maya apocalypse.
What do you think it is about the Tomb Raider franchise that's kept it alive all these years?
I think Lara Croft is the main reason people love Tomb Raider. She's a compelling, genius, smart character who's super capable, and we keep finding new ways of challenging her, bringing in the survival aspect like we've done, and now she herself is becoming a threat because she's so consumed by her obsession trying to stop Trinity that it's becoming a danger to herself and the world, and that's what we're going to resolve in this story.
You talk about some of the different environments we'll experience. You talked about the jungle and as well as other areas of South America.
Right. I mean, the jungle means lots of things. There's swimming, there's underground areas. We have a portion of the game that's in Mexico, so there's cenotes, underground caverns, stuff like that. Mountain peaks. So there's very varied things. Tombs that are natural, tombs that are constructed. So there's a lot of different features that are going to really test Lara's traversal ability.
What are some of the challenges when making underwater levels fun? Because they're notoriously known as being annoying and difficult.
I mean, comes down to the gameplay mechanics. I know the game designers worked a lot on the camera, on the feel. How far do you go before you need air? How do you see where to go, and all these things? And it was a huge challenge, but it's really starting to be fun. And it's to me, it's one of the best parts of the game now.
When did the roadmap start for Tomb Raider? Did you guys have a plan from the reboot all the way to this one, or was this kind of play as you go?
We had a very high-level vision, but I mean, of course, story problems come along the way, and we have to refine it and deal with the situations we had. But we had a goal we were headed towards, which is Lara becoming the Tomb Raider she was meant to be, protecting the world, not just stealing things, right? It's all about tomb raiding to protect. Camilla Luddington is back as Tomb Raider, and she's an excellent actress, wonderful to work with. And a lot of the process of us capturing the performance capture, not only for the cinematics within the game, and collaborating with a lot of people, really is giving us a fantastic result. As you've seen, the facial animation and just the approach of taking our time, not being in a rush with certain scenes, it really comes across on the performance.
So this is actually new territory for Lara, because the first two games were taking place in kind of like an island, like a deserted island, and then the second game was like, all about cold mountains and isolated instances. But this is more vibrant. There's heat, there's sweat, there's like tension in the air of like the jungle in South America.
Absolutely. When you think of the jungle, you think danger and death, but you also think it's dense. It's densely populated, so the combats are denser, and also there's people in this game. So we see a wider range of not only opponents, but people who are allies with Lara, and having more conversations and really elaborating and having different situations, a different range of emotion that we've never seen in Lara Croft.
What are some of the inspirations for the story in this game? I mean, I saw some Predator aspects, definitely Indiana Jones, of course.
I mean, it's a huge array of things that are influencing us, from movies about South America, other adventure films and stuff like this. We try to pick from everywhere the best things that we like and things that our own taste also, and putting it together in a unique way that it's only Lara Croft could give us.
This game gives you many options to play. What's your favorite way to play in this game?
My favorite gameplay is stealth. I love what we've done with the stealth, using the mud, becoming one with the jungle, hiding from the enemies, tormenting them and scaring them is the most fun we're having for me in this game.
And when does the game come out, and what platforms will it be on?
Shadow of the Tomb Raider comes out September 14th on Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and PC.